afternoon, Tigers, and welcome to TigerVision News.
I'm Stephanie, and this is my co-host, Grace. Thanks for joining us today.
This is the last week we have an opportunity to donate money to the Children's Miracle Network.
We all did a really great job with our donations last week, but now it's time to kick it into higher gear and finish off the drive with a bang.
Here's the story of another person that was helped by the Children's Miracle Network and donations like ours.
This is 10-month-old David Brooks, happy and smiling in his father's arms. But early in his young life, this scene seemed impossible.
When my wife was 22, 23 weeks pregnant, her water broke. So we rushed her to the UMC, and she didn't go into labor. And the doctors at UMC put her under some antibiotics and kept her at the hospital for close to a month. And if he was born at that time with that separation, there was nothing they could actually do to keep him alive.
That separation was between his esophagus and stomach, which Joseph and his wife Wendy knew was a possibility early on in the pregnancy.
We were just hoping and praying, and after a month, her amniotic sac resealed, and her amniotic fluid came back to the amount that it was supposed to be at that time.
For David, that was only the first battle he overcame, and as his mother Wendy remained on bed rest, she knew the real miracle would be doctors healing him after he was born premature, waiting until he was the right weight to connect his esophagus.
The first step was to put a feeding tube in so that we could feed him. And so we did that in the first couple days of life. We put a gastrostomy tube in, and next step was to operate on him and put in stitches on one end of the esophagus and the other end of the esophagus. Then those stitches came out of the chest. And on a daily basis, we would pull on them and stretch it and tug and tug and tug. And we had clips on either side that were metal that you could see on x-rays, and you just watch the clips come closer and closer together. And then when it looked like they were close enough together, that's when we did his final operation.
Joseph and Wendy couldn't even hold their son from the minute he was born, as he was taken away for tests, and there was a lot of uncertainty.
Scared, worried. Just overwhelmed. And afraid. It's kind of hard to put into words.
From the moment it was over, doctors began feeding David just like a normal child, and Joseph doesn't know what his family would have done without the Children's Miracle Network and doctors at UMC.
Without the stuff that my son needed at UMC, I'm not sure if he would be here today. The technology that they have there and the funding that Children's Miracle Network created or achieved, is a godsend. I'm very blessed that he was able to come to UMC and be treated by these doctors.
Wow, what a story!
Today's Senior Citizen Day. You all came up with some pretty good costumes.
Check it out!
Yo, whippersnappers, get out of this hole! Move on, go on, get out of the way!
Honey, give me some sugar.
Jerry, my biscuits are burning. My biscuits.
Jerry, I gotta watch Jerry. Oh my God, this one's for you, honey.
What?
Tomorrow is another iPod day.
It'll cost you $1 per class to jam out to tunes on your iPod all day long.
And then the big Mario Kart tournament takes place Monday.
Pay a $5 entry fee and you'll get to play Mario Kart and hopefully win.
The student winner will get the chance to play Mr. Jarabek in a rousing game of Mario Kart and see if they're good enough to beat the King of Kart.
It should be really fun.
We'll be right back after this.
Hey! It's Valentine's Day. What'd you get me?
I didn't get you anything, I'm sorry. I didn't know what to get.
Well, there's Stuco suckers for 50 cents.
Well, where do I get them?
From your Stuco rep.
And where do I pick the suckers up?
You get them after school at the Counselor's Corner Star.
I'll get you one. I got you a sucker.
Thanks.
And can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are.
Breaking news. Tomorrow is free food day. Bring your money. All of you. Back to you.
That's all the announcements we have today. Let's check in with Josh and find out what's in our weather forecast.
Hi, I'm Josh here with your weather. Here's your current conditions. 31 degrees Fahrenheit, partly cloudy, and the winds are north-northwest, 7 miles per hour, and 30% precipitation. Here's your 5-day forecast. It's sunny, and the rest is partly cloudy. The temperature's increasing in the lows, same thing with the highs. I'm Josh with your weather. Back to you.
Thanks, Josh. Now let's take a look at sports.
Hey FMS sports fans, I'm Connor and this is Reese, and here's what they got today's sports.
The athletes on our varsity tennis team will hit the courts today.
They'll play Evans JV1 in a match at Evans Middle School.
The match is scheduled to start at 4 o'clock. Good luck.
The varsity team will then get to play Evans varsity team on Friday.
That match is a make-up for the last one that they canceled last Thursday.
It'll be played at our high school at 3:45.
Play hard, Tigers.
That's what we got today's sports.
Back to you.
Well, that's all we have today.
Thanks for watching TigerVision News.
Everyone have a great afternoon.
We'll see you later.
Until then, Tigers.
Bye.